Personal log number 1. After what happened with the clockworks, Dr. Graham suggested that I take some time off of work. Naturally, I complied, since I really did need a break. So I decided to just hang around the casual areas of Site-19 when I ran into the most peculiar little creatures. These two little teardrop-shaped creatures have been designated SCP-131-A and SCP-131-B, nicknamed the Eyepods. I'll try to describe these guys as professionally as possible, though some facts may get left out. They're roughly 30 centimeters tall, or a foot in layman's terms, 131-A being a burnt orange color, while 131-B is mustard yellow. In the center is a single blue eye. At the base of each creature is a wheel-like protrusion which allows for locomotion, suggesting that the creatures may be biomechanical in origin. I've seen them able to move surprisingly fast, covering over 200 feet in a matter of seconds. However, it appears that they don't seem to be able to break. I've heard other personnel say that the Eyepods have the intelligence of common house cats, but I sometimes have a hard time believing they're not that intelligent. However, they are insatiably curious. Most of the time, they just roll around the facility, observing personnel at work and catching peeks at other safe-class SCPs. The subjects seem to be able to communicate with each other via an untranslatable high-pitched babbling. The subjects have never been observed to blink, even in laboratories when the subjects have been videotaped for over 18 consecutive hours, or so I've heard. The subjects seem to respond well to any affection given to them and will quickly bond to the giver of said affection, much in the same way a puppy bonds with a human being. They will follow anyone or anything they've made a bond with anywhere, even into normally restricted areas. Although curious, the subjects can sense danger in their general vicinity, and if the object of their bond begins to approach something they register as dangerous, e.g. Euclid or Cater class objects, they will swarm around their bonded companion's feet or appropriate extremities while babbling in a panicked tone, as if to warn them. People say that because of the daily dangers faced by Site-19 staff in dealing with Euclid and Keter class objects, it is recommended that staff avoid making attempts to bond with the subjects, as it can pose a distraction during delicate operations and experiments and may pose a danger to the subjects themselves. If the subjects are ignored by their bonded target long enough, they will eventually lose interest and return to their normal activities. It should be noted that the subjects require no real care or maintenance from the site staff. They do not eat, leave droppings, or even sleep. It would seem the only sustenance they require is visual stimulation, though that requires further testing to be sure. There appears to be no safety procedures. They are free to travel about Site-19 so long as they do not attempt to enter any restricted areas or attempt to leave the facility. Casual contact with the subjects is permitted, but it is recommended that such contact be kept to a minimum to prevent the creatures from forming an attachment to personnel. Hourly tabs are to be kept on subjects at all times. Failure to account for their presence at these times constitutes a Level 1 lockdown situation. Any report of abuse or mistreatment of the subjects will result in harsh reprimand. It's also worth noting that these little guys are extremely affectionate when they get attached to you. It's worth pointing out that their company has been very therapeutic after what happened with the clockworks. End of log. Personal log number 2. I've just been informed that the scientists went to SCP-173's containment room for the bi-weekly cleanup, and one of the scientists bonded with the Eyepods. They followed them into the room. Oh my god. The Eyepods appear to be staring directly at the sculpture, as if they know that it won't move within direct line of sight. This is amazing! Eyepods, you two are brilliant! They are not looking away from SCP-173. I must inform Dr. Graham of this recent development at once. Perhaps with aid from the Eyepods, we could breathe a little easy during the bi-weekly cleanup. It's likely that they could agree to become wardens against the sculpture. Good job, little guys. You had me worried for a second. I'll proceed to report this to Dr. Graham at once. End of log.